Good night, folks. My wife is so...
The casting for the Partridge Family was a careful process. Shirley Jones, already a successful actress and singer, was the first to be cast as the mother Shirley Partridge. She set the tone for the show with her warm presence. For the role of Keith Partridge, the producers wanted a young actor who could sing and play music. David Cassidy, Shirley Jones's real-life stepson, fit the bill perfectly with his musical talent and charm. Susan Day, who played Laurie Partridge, was chosen for her fresh face and acting potential despite her limited experience. Danny Bonaduce was cast as the mischievous Danny Partridge because of his ability to deliver comic relief. The youngest members, Chris and Tracy, were played by Jeremy Gelbwaks and Suzanne Crough, respectively, who were selected for their adorable looks and ability to take direction well. Auditions and chemistry tests were crucial in ensuring the actors could resemble a believable family unit on screen. The casting choices were pivotal in creating the beloved family band that audiences enjoyed. The show's success hinged on the chemistry between the cast members, which was evident from the start.
Has it occurred to you that he's probably married? Married?
The director of the Partridge Family aimed to create a show that felt real and relatable. They wanted to capture the spirit of a family making music together and the ups and downs of their daily lives. The director was influenced by the popular music and family TV shows of the time. They worked closely with the cast to develop characters that viewers would love, and with the crew to create a setting that felt like a warm, inviting home. The director's style was to let the actors bring their own personalities to their roles, making the family's bond on screen feel genuine. This approach helped the show connect with audiences, making it a beloved classic. The director's vision was to make a show that celebrated family and music, and that's exactly what they did. The Partridge Family is a classic television series from the 1970s that follows the adventures of a family band. With a mix of music, humor, and family dynamics, it captured the hearts of viewers. As we dive into the world of the Partridges, you'll discover many funny, shocking, and sad facts that will surprise you. One fascinating fact about the show is that the cast actually learned to play their instruments, and some of the songs they performed became real hits. The first time I watched The Partridge Family, I was struck by the catchy tunes and the colorful 70s fashion. Now, we'd love to hear from you. What is your most cherished memory or personal experience related to The Partridge Family? Your stories and memories are important to us, so please share them in the comments below. Let's relive the magic of this beloved series together.
Good morning, class. Would you turn in your homework assignments, please?
The Partridge Family, a popular television series from the 1970s, was known for its cheerful set design that reflected the musical and family themes of the show. The sets were designed to be bright and welcoming with a homey feel that viewers could relate to. Filming locations included a studio where the interior scenes were shot and various outdoor locations in Los Angeles to depict the family's travels. One of the main challenges was coordinating the schedules of the young cast members who had to balance school with filming. The production team often had to work around their availability, which required careful planning. As for technology, the show was one of the early adopters of videotape editing, which allowed for quicker editing than the traditional film editing process. This was innovative at the time and helped streamline post-production. The series also made use of a laugh track, which was a common practice in sitcoms of that era to enhance the comedy. Overall, the production of The Partridge Family was a well-organized effort that brought a heartwarming story to viewers each week.
On your electric razor, the streetcar slowed down. The idea of kicks was sitting in the orchard and watching the fruit.
The Partridge Family, a beloved television show from the 1970s, holds a special place in the hearts of many. It's a show that has stood the test of time, offering a blend of comedy and drama that resonates with a wide audience. The series is well known for its witty dialogue and memorable characters, which contributed to its unique charm and humor. The second and third seasons, in particular, are often highlighted as the peak of the show, featuring some of the most enjoyable episodes. While the fourth season saw the show take a different direction, which some fans felt was unnecessary, the overall legacy of the Partridge Family remains strong. Its influence can be seen in later television series, which have drawn inspiration from its themes and concepts. The music, an integral part of the show, continues to be appreciated, even though it was performed by musicians other than the main cast members Shirley and David. The show's appeal is further evidenced by its recognition within the entertainment industry, having received 3 Golden Globe nominations. This acknowledgement reflects the show's quality and the impact it had during its time. For those revisiting the series through reruns, it offers a nostalgic journey back to an era of television that was simpler yet profoundly entertaining. The Partridge Family remains a delightful watch, especially for those seeking a lighthearted and enjoyable experience.
Mom, that's terrible. That's Dora. Dora who?
The music for the Partridge Family TV series was crafted to fit the show's lighthearted and family-friendly atmosphere. The songs were catchy and easy to sing along with, which helped make the show popular. The tunes matched the scenes, making the happy moments brighter and the sad ones more touching. The composers and musicians worked closely with the show's producers to make sure the music told the same story as the actors. They used a mix of pop rock that was popular at the time to appeal to a wide audience. The music became a big part of the show's success, and some songs even became hits outside of the show. The team behind the music put a lot of effort into creating tunes that would stick in people's heads and hearts.
I am an innocent homewrecker. Look, I can't get mad at him because I understand.
In the creative process, Bernie Slade brought together the musical spirit of bands like the Monkees and the Cowsills. This blend aimed to capture the upbeat and family-friendly vibe of the time. On set, Susan Day, who played Laurie, harbored deep feelings for her co-star David Cassidy, which lasted throughout the show's production. Interestingly, Susan was not the initial choice for Laurie. The producers had also considered Olivia Newton-John for the role. Later on, when casting for the movie Grease, the roles reversed, with Susan being the top pick for Sandy, a role that ultimately went to Olivia.
Hi.
Hi, Reuben. Come on in.
Saw snakes.
The Partridge Family, a popular 1970s TV series, had many memorable scenes that viewers loved. The show followed a family band's adventures, mixing comedy with catchy music. The direction was straightforward, focusing on the family's interactions and growth. Performances were heartfelt, especially Shirley Jones as the caring mother and David Cassidy's role as the older brother. The cinematography was simple, capturing the essence of the 70s with bright colors and soft lighting. These scenes made people feel good, showing a family working together and having fun. Comments from those who made the show revealed they aimed to create a warm, funny series that families could enjoy together. They succeeded, as the show is still fondly remembered today.
God, what bald spot.
You didn't know? Oh, well, it's really nothing.
That's what a bald spot is.
In a unique blend of art and television, the bus used by the show's family band showcased a design influenced by Piet Mondrian's abstract work featuring bold colors and straight lines. Meanwhile, Bert Convai, a versatile actor, temporarily took over for Raul Julia in the Broadway hit Nine. Despite common belief, the young actors were not the musicians behind their characters' performances. The exception was David Cassidy, who not only acted but also toured, bringing the music to live audiences in America and the United Kingdom. His concerts were a hit, drawing large crowds and solidifying his status as a teen idol during that era.
Lorenzo, the people here today didn't like my paintings. In fact, my children went to elaborate lengths.
The Partridge Family, a popular TV series from the 1970s, had a significant effect on society and culture. It showed a family making music together, which was a new idea on television. This show made many people happy and brought families together to watch. It also started trends in fashion with its colorful clothes and hairstyles. The music from the show became very popular, and some songs even became hits. The show talked about family issues in a way that was easy to understand and relate to. It helped start conversations about single parenting and the challenges of raising a family while working. The Partridge Family remains a memorable part of television history and has a lasting place in the hearts of those who watched it.
No, I didn't exactly book us.
Danny.
I just said I might.
In the show, the character Reuben Kincaid is known by his middle name Clarence. David Cassidy, a key cast member, saw a significant increase in earnings from his initial pay of $600 weekly to $6,000, reflecting the show's massive earnings and his popularity. Meanwhile, Alan Oppenheimer, another talented actor, received recognition for his exceptional performance in a stage production in Los Angeles, earning the Drama Log Award in 1990.
to trade, but if you think I'm going to stoop to the level of buying a sociology partner, number 4.
The Partridge Family, a popular TV series from the 1970s, received a warm welcome from audiences for its portrayal of a family forming a rock band. Critics praised the show for its lighthearted and family-friendly content. The series won a Golden Globe for Best TV Show Musical or Comedy and was nominated for several other awards, including Emmys for Outstanding Comedy Series and Outstanding Lead Actress in a Comedy Series for Shirley Jones. These honors were significant for the cast and crew as they recognized their hard work and the show's success in entertaining a wide audience. The awards also helped to cement the show's place in television history and contributed to the careers of its actors, especially David Cassidy and Shirley Jones.
Our viewing day, so until tomorrow, KXIU signing off.
In the early days of the show, a dog named Simone was part of the family, but this furry friend quietly disappeared early in the second season. Behind the scenes, Shirley Jones faced challenges in her personal life that affected her work relationships. Her co-star Dave Madden admitted to distancing himself due to disapproval of Jones' husband. Meanwhile, Danny Bonaduce, a young actor on the show, dealt with dyslexia, making script readings difficult for him. Despite this, he had a remarkable memory that allowed him to recall not just his lines, but those of his co-stars, which sometimes led to tension on set.
Fellas.
During the filming of The Partridge Family, the cast and crew worked closely, often in a small, tight space that was the family bus. This closeness led to many funny moments and lasting friendships. Shirley Jones, who played the mother, was actually stepmother to David Cassidy, who played her eldest son. They shared a special bond on and off set. The young actors, like Danny Bonaduce, would often play pranks to lighten the mood. One memorable moment was when they filled a fellow actor's car with popcorn. The show's music became so popular that the cast went on a real tour, performing concerts as their characters. This was a new experience for many of them, blending their acting with live performances. The series also had a real impact on fashion, with kids copying the characters' colorful and unique outfits.
Your share of the money.
Well, I am a very humanitarian type person, and whales are sure how.
In the world of television, casting decisions can lead to interesting twists of fate. Such was the case for Danny Bonaduce, who initially was part of a group of actors that were not selected for a popular family music show. Despite this early setback, his career did not miss a beat. On another note, Harry Morgan, an actor with a rich history in theater, graced the stage for the first time in productions like The Front Page and The Petrified Forest, showcasing his early acting chops. Interestingly, in the same family music show, the backstory of the lead character's late husband remained a mystery, as his name was never disclosed to the audience during the show's entire run. This choice left a blank space in the narrative, allowing viewers to fill it with their own imagination.
Mister. Sorry, the Zoobs are in 12A.
The Zoobs are in...
The Partridge Family, a 1970s television series, holds a significant place in the history of television for its portrayal of a family band. It was one of the first shows to combine music with a family comedy format, which led to other series exploring similar concepts. The show's focus on music and family dynamics influenced future TV programs and films that sought to capture the same appeal. It inspired real-life family bands and had a lasting effect on how music was integrated into television storytelling. The series also launched the careers of its stars, including David Cassidy, and its popular songs continued to be enjoyed by new generations. The Partridge Family remains a memorable part of television history for its unique blend of comedy, drama, and music.
Why did we drive out and see if we can get through?
Oh, no need to do that. If the road was open, we'd have heard something.
Well, Leonard...
In the early days of the show, Jeremy Gelbwaks was part of the cast, but left after the first season. Officially, it was due to his father's job relocation, but later revelations indicated his departure was also because he and his parents were unhappy with his involvement in the show. Meanwhile, Dave Madden and Danny Bonaduce shared the screen again in the animated film Charlotte's Web, voicing characters that mirrored their on-screen relationship from the show, with Madden playing a barnyard animal and Bonaduce as the troublesome Avery Arable. Lastly, Susan Day stands out as the only main cast member who has declined to participate in any reunion events, maintaining a distance from the show since its conclusion.
Oh, I do?
Mm-hmm. Little Gloria Hickey's in love with you.
Is this a...
In the world of television, relationships off-screen can greatly influence the chemistry we see on screen. This was certainly true for David Cassidy and Shirley Jones, who shared a unique bond both personally and professionally. David looked up to Shirley as a mentor from a young age, having been captivated by her performance in Oklahoma when he was just 6. Their connection deepened when they played mother and son on screen, reflecting their real-life family ties. Shirley's life intertwined with the Cassidys when she met David's father, Jack, in Paris. Their professional paths crossed on stage, and their personal lives merged through marriage. Years later, David, at 20, found himself auditioning for a role that would place him alongside Shirley once again, this time as part of a musical family that captured the hearts of viewers. Susan Day's journey into the spotlight was influenced by her family as well. With her sister Leslie, she entered the world of modeling, guided by their stepmother's encouragement. Their shared experiences in the modeling industry laid the groundwork for Susan's transition to acting, where she found a new avenue to express her talents. These stories of family, mentorship, and career transitions remind us that the connections formed behind the scenes can be just as meaningful as the stories told in front of the camera. They shape the performances that become beloved by audiences and leave a lasting impression on the fabric of television history.
Glad I caught up with you, man.
Oh, what's wrong?
Nothing. Standard attention.
In the early 80s, Shirley Jones stepped into the shoes of Aunt Polly in The Adventures of Pollyanna, taking over from Jane Wyman. This was a notable change as she was already committed to another popular show, Falcon Crest, at the time. Meanwhile, the series also paved the way for another show, Getting Together, which was introduced through one of its episodes. Behind the scenes, David Cassidy and Danny Bonaduce faced personal challenges as their relationships with their fathers, Jack Cassidy and Joseph Bonaduce, became strained. The success and popularity of the young actors led to jealousy and resentment from their fathers, creating a tense atmosphere during the show's production.
He's the captain of an aircraft carrier.
Captains are just like everyone else.
Before his time on screen as a beloved TV father, Harry Morgan served his country in World War II, joining forces with fellow actors to produce training films. His 1942 work, The Rifle Platoon, remains accessible for viewing on YouTube, showcasing a different facet of his talent. His personal life was marked by a long-lasting love story with Elaine, whom he met during a stage play. Their marriage spanned nearly half a century, reflecting a commitment that mirrored the strong family values he later portrayed on television. David Cassidy, known for his role as the eldest sibling in a musical family, made a bold move to shed his on-screen image. In a striking photo captured by Annie Leibovitz, he appeared in the May 1972 issue of Rolling Stone magazine without any clothes, a statement aiming to distinguish his personal identity from his characters. This act was a significant step in his career, demonstrating his desire to be seen as more than just the fictional character he played on TV.
You boys look new around here, huh?
Yeah, you could say that.
Well, Laurie and I have had...
Shirley Jones, in her autobiography, shared her experiences with her fellow actors. While she had good relationships with most, she found it challenging to work with Dick Clark and Ray Bolger. However, she did enjoy her time with Jodie Foster. The cast had a strong belief that Farrah Fawcett would achieve great success, which she did with her role in Charlie's Angels. Susan Day, after the show concluded, took roles that were a departure from her previous image, including appearances in First Love and Looker, where she was seen without clothes. Bert Convy was involved in a film project titled The Poppies of Hell, which started production but was halted and never completed. The details of this unfinished movie were mentioned in a 1971 issue of Variety.
They stayed right here.
In its initial stages, the show featured Shirley Jones as the voice guiding viewers through the story, but this element was soon removed. Legal disputes also arose, with David Cassidy taking legal action against Sony over earnings, resulting in a court-awarded sum of $158,000. Additionally, early on, Cassidy's singing was not always his own. In some episodes, his performances were actually dubbed with another singer's voice. These changes and behind-the-scenes events shaped the show's development and the experiences of those involved. Gordon Jump was a familiar face in many films produced by the LDS Church, showcasing his acting skills in a variety of roles from the mid-1960s to the early 2000s. Harry Morgan, known for his portrayal of Officer Bill Gannon in the Dragnet series, brought the character back to life multiple times, including a memorable appearance in an episode of The Simpsons. Ray Bolger, remembered for his role in The Wizard of Oz, lived to see the legacy of the film as its last surviving cast member. Each actor left a unique mark in their respective roles, contributing to the rich tapestry of television and film history.
My silver-tongued sister Laurie.
Mom, your ambassador's here.
In the world of television, actors often cross paths in different projects. Danny Bonaduce, known for his role as a child actor, shared a personal milestone on television with his wife during the birth of their son. Meanwhile, Jackie Coogan, who had a long career in show business, was honored in a unique way with a hardware shop named after him in a later television series. Harry Morgan, another familiar face, worked with Carl Williams in a film before they reunited years later to play a married couple on a popular TV show. These instances highlight the interconnected nature of actors' careers and personal lives as they move from one memorable role to another, leaving lasting impressions on audiences.
Not really.
You mean the tests have come back and there's no epidemic?
Well, the test results...
In the world of television, certain characters become as memorable as family members. Dave Madden brought to life the character of Reuben Kincaid, the ever-patient manager of Shirley Partridge. His portrayal left a lasting impression on viewers, showcasing a unique dynamic within the show's family band. The show itself drew inspiration from the Cowsills, a real musical family. Despite their talent, the producers felt they didn't fit the roles due to their age, leading to a cast that would become beloved in their own right. Behind the scenes, Alan Oppenheimer's path crossed with Lou Scheimer Post College, despite both attending Carnegie Tech. Their eventual collaboration at Filmation was a testament to their respective skills in drama, and art, a serendipitous reunion marked by a simple class ring.
I'm very sorry. I understand.
In its early years, this popular show enjoyed a prime spot on Friday evenings and consistently ranked well with viewers. However, changes came with its fourth season when it was shifted to a less favorable Saturday night slot, directly competing with a highly popular sitcom. This, along with the main star's desire to pursue other opportunities, led to the show's cancellation in 1974. The star, David Cassidy, was a major draw for the show, serving as the lead singer and guitarist. Years later, Shirley Jones, another key cast member, demonstrated her commitment to community by investing in a property with her husband to create a park for public use. Their action reflects a dedication to improving local spaces for everyone's enjoyment.
It's blind. When a young man like Keith looks at a young girl like Dora, any imperfections she may have are overlooked.
In the heyday of family television shows, two series stood out for their portrayal of American family life. Despite rumors, the leading ladies of these shows, Shirley Jones and Florence Henderson, shared a friendship that predated their television fame. Their camaraderie began in the mid-1950s, debunking any speculation of rivalry. Meanwhile, Dave Madden lent his voice to a popular children's radio drama where he played Bernard Walton, a character known for his storytelling prowess and his job as a window washer. In a twist of fate, Shirley Jones and David Cassidy, who were set to play mother and son on screen, were unaware of each other's involvement in the show. The surprise came when they realized their real-life family connection only after both had been cast, leading to a memorable moment of recognition.
But it takes an educated palate to enjoy escargot.
It does?
Of course!
In the world of television and film, actors often cross paths in various projects. Harry Morgan, known for his roles in classic films, held the Oxbow incident from 1942 in high regard, considering it his favorite movie. Richard Mulligan, another familiar face on the screen, shared the stage with B. Arthur in Soap, The Golden Girls, and Empty Nest, showcasing a recurring collaboration over the years. Ray Bolger's talents extended beyond acting into the realm of dance, earning him recognition in the American Theater Hall of Fame and the International Tap Dance Hall of Fame, celebrating his contributions to the performing arts.
Get some more flyers for you.
You know, I could go on licking these mint-flavored envelopes all day.
In a quiet neighborhood, the home of a famous television family stood out not just for its on-screen charm, but also for its real-world appearances. This house, with its distinctive front step and roofline, served as a backdrop for various other productions, showcasing its versatility on screen. David Cassidy, a key figure in the show, rose to extraordinary fame, becoming a top-paid performer with a fan following that surpassed other music legends. Despite criticism for its portrayal of family life, the series mirrored some realities of the music industry, drawing inspiration from a real-life family band where even the youngest member and their mother were part of their musical journey. The authenticity of this inspiration added a layer of truth to the show's fictional narrative.
What are you guys doing?
Watching the main event.
You can't do that.
In the show's second season debut, viewers met the Patty Partridge doll. Tracy, one of the characters, tried to protect the doll from hearing bad singing by covering its ears. This doll appeared a few times, but then disappeared from the show. Suzanne Crough, who played Tracy, said she kept the doll after the show ended. Ricky Segall also joined the cast, and by a twist of fate, the show was inspired by a real-life music group called the Cowsills. The hit song, I Think I Love You, was created on May 11, 1970. Wes Farrow produced it, Billy Strange arranged it, and several artists including David Cassidy and Shirley Jones sang it. Larry Nechtel played the harpsichord solo that stands out in the song.
Closed. There may be some stores in town still open.
There isn't time for that, Laurie.
Now, wait a minute. Hold it, everybody. Let's not panic.
In a tragic turn of events, a young fan lost her life due to heart failure caused by injuries at a concert, leading David Cassidy to step away from his touring and television commitments. Meanwhile, Richard Mulligan, celebrated for his acting, honored his principles over accolades by supporting a strike, delaying his Emmy acceptance for a role that had already earned him recognition. The fictional setting for their show was the quiet town of San Pueblo, California, a backdrop to the family's adventures and growth.
Now I know that it's true.
In the world of family-based entertainment, Shirley Jones and David Cassidy stood out for their musical talents. Shirley Jones, not just an actress but a singer with a strong voice, had already made her mark in Hollywood musicals like The Music Man and Oklahoma, and even won an Oscar for her performance in Elmer Gantry. Her role in this popular show was a natural step that showcased her singing abilities. Meanwhile, David Cassidy became widely recognized for his character as Keith, which made him a household name. Their talents were further highlighted when Shirley Jones introduced the Cowsills, a musical group that shared a connection with the show, enhancing the musical experience for the audience. Together, their contributions provided a blend of drama and music that resonated with viewers across generations.
I can see that.
The show's over.
Harry Morgan, known for his early role in Orchestra Wives, also co-starred in the Glenn Miller story over a decade later. His career spanned many years and included a significant friendship with Carl Malden, which began on the set of the play Golden Boy. Their bond lasted more than 7 decades, a testament to the long-lasting relationships formed in the entertainment industry. Meanwhile, Shirley Jones was a powerhouse of productivity, often recording up to 6 songs in a single session for the show, juggling multiple recordings over weekends or evenings. Her dedication to her craft was evident in the quality of the music produced for the show's soundtrack, which remains memorable to this day.
Hi. Looks like you're all ready for a swim.
Well, it's not my favorite sport, but I left my polo pony at home.
In the opening scene, viewers see David Cassidy with a guitar, leading a sound check for the young musicians. This early moment sets the stage for the show's focus on a family's musical journey. While the series was gaining popularity, its cast members were also making waves in the film industry. Shirley Jones starred alongside Jimmy Stewart in the successful film Cheyenne Social Club. Around the same time, Dave Madden and Danny Bonaduce lent their voices to the beloved animated film Charlotte's Web. Susan Day was seen in the thrilling movie Skyjacked with Charlton Heston. As the decade progressed, there was a surge in popularity for shows featuring family bands and variety acts. Television networks sought to capitalize on this trend, and a plan was formed to bring back the musical family in a new variety show format. However, key original cast members chose not to participate, leading to the creation of a similar show with another well-known TV family, which became known as the Brady Bunch Variety Hour.
Some
coffee?
No, thank you, Mrs. Partridge.
Well, since it's just the two of us...
In late 1969, a new show began filming and made its way to television the following year, capturing the hearts of viewers with its musical charm and family appeal. The show ran through a tight schedule, filming from late spring to early winter each year, with a brief pause in September. The music that defined the show was performed by a talented group including Shirley Jones and David Cassidy, who were the visible singing stars, along with John Baller, Tom Baller, Jackie Ward, and Ron Hicklin lending their voices behind the scenes. David Cassidy, who became a teen idol through the show, left after 4 seasons to pursue other interests, and due to the aftermath of a heartbreaking event at a concert in the United Kingdom where a fan's life was tragically lost.
Love so together, girl, I love ya.
In the world of television, not all actors have the chance to showcase their musical talents, and this was the case for the young cast members who played Laurie, Danny, Tracy, and both Chris's. Despite being given an opportunity to record music, their skills did not meet the expectations for professional recording. Meanwhile, Susan Day, who portrayed Laurie, became a role model for many, as seen in Gwen Creddy's novel where the main character admires Laurie's style and wishes for a similar life. Shirley Jones, who played the family's matriarch, had the option to be another TV mother, Carol Brady, but she chose the role that allowed her to depict a working mother, a concept she found more appealing and progressive for the time. This choice placed her in a show that became a companion piece to the Brady Bunch, offering viewers a unique look at family life through the lens of a musical household.
You really mean it?
In the landscape of television, actors often cross paths in unexpected ways. Jackie Coogan, known for his role as Uncle Fester, found a renewed career after his stint on The Addams Family, taking on various roles, big and small. Meanwhile, Shirley Jones and David Cassidy shared a unique bond on and off-screen with a mere 16 years between them, despite their family roles. Their connection extended beyond the set, reflecting the close-knit nature of the industry. David Cassidy also formed a lasting friendship with Leif Garrett during the filming of The Spirit of 76, showcasing the camaraderie that can develop among actors behind the scenes. Before she became known as the mother managing a family of musicians, Shirley Jones had already shared the screen with Ron Howard in 2 earlier films. Her selection as the lead in the popular show was a direct choice by the producers, reflecting her established status in the industry. However, Jones later expressed that this role put an end to her film career. Meanwhile, Jackie Coogan, another actor from the same era, faced unwarranted protest during a visit to Vienna due to mistaken beliefs about his heritage, despite his Irish Catholic background.
They expect us in Tucson. They better tell the opening act to fake it for a few days.
Jackie Coogan, known for his standout roles in The Kid and Oliver Twist, often found himself in parts that didn't quite fit his talents in later films. In a unique twist behind the scenes, Jack Cassidy, at the time married to Shirley Jones and father to David Cassidy, portrayed Shirley's romantic interest in the original pilot that never aired. Adding a touch of humor, the show was playfully mocked as the Putrid Family in a popular satire magazine. These elements together paint a picture of the show's early days and cultural impact.
Neighborhood like that, you'll start rumors.
Harry Morgan, known for his role in December Bride, was the last of the original cast to pass away. The show's memorable bus, a symbol of their musical journey, was a classic 1957 Chevrolet Series 6800 Superior. Shirley Jones, the matriarch of the family band, shared the spotlight with David Cassidy, who was not only her on-screen son, but also a fellow singer in the group. Their collaboration brought to life the music that defined an era.
But they were all so nice.
Do you realize the embarrassing position you put us all in?
Well, couldn't you?
In the midst of Hollywood's golden era, Rosemary DeCamp and her husband experienced a shocking event when a plane crashed into their Beverly Hills home. The aircraft, piloted by Howard Hughes, had malfunctioned, and its wreckage ended up in their bedroom. Despite the chaos, Hughes survived with injuries and took responsibility for the damages. Jackie Coogan, a child star turned musician, faced legal challenges when Thea Forster, a performer, was injured during a tour with his band. The accident led to a lawsuit. but it was the employer, Consolidated Radio Artists, that was deemed responsible, not Coogan. Harry Morgan, known for his acting skills, spent time in MT, Kisco, New York, where he shared the stage with Francis Farmer at the Summer Stock Theater Company. Their time together there marked a period of artistic collaboration and growth.
Influential columnist. She has the power to generate that publicity.
We can make everything all right.
In the world of television, off-screen relationships can be just as significant as those on screen. Danny Bonaduce found a weekend home with cast members Shirley Jones and Dave Madden due to challenges in his personal life. The house that viewers came to associate with the family band was already familiar to TV audiences, having appeared in other beloved shows like Bewitched and The Donna Reed Show. After the show's conclusion, Susan Day pursued other acting opportunities, notably in Ella Law. However, her reluctance to join cast reunions has been a source of sadness for her former co-stars, highlighting the complex dynamics that can persist long after a show ends.
Mother, Shirley dear.
Chart-topping hits were a hallmark of the show, with the first release, I Think I Love You, reaching the pinnacle of success, selling over 4 million units. The musical ensemble also enjoyed popularity with songs like I'll Meet You Halfway and I Woke Up in Love This Morning. Shirley Jones, who led the cast, had a notable day on August 6, 1956, when she married Jack Cassidy and later that day performed in The Beggar's Opera. Her role in the show was pivotal, setting the tone for the family dynamic that viewers came to enjoy.
Instead. Yeah, but he's already asked her and she was really counting on...
Before their rise to television fame, Shirley Jones and Jack Cassidy worked together on a pilot, setting the stage for their future collaboration. Despite not being an actual music group, this fictional family outperformed the Cowsills, the real-life band they were modeled after in terms of hit songs. Off-screen, Shirley Jones faced personal challenges as she struggled with Jack Cassidy's mental health issues, leading to their separation 5 years after the show first aired.
Find them way out here. So the parents, they figured out a plan.
What was that?
In the show, young actress Suzanne Crough portrayed Tracy Lynn Partridge, the youngest member of the musical family. Jackie Coogan, known for his earlier fame as a child actor, had a tumultuous year in 1935, marked by personal losses and a failed engagement to actress Toby Wing. Despite being a fictional band, the group received a Grammy nomination for Best New Artist, a testament to their popularity and the quality of their music, ultimately losing to the Carpenters.
Score. When I grow up, I think I'll be...
In a unique turn of events, Reuben's nephew Alan appeared with aspirations to manage a musical family, but found his calling in making people laugh as a stand-up comedian. Meanwhile, Bert Convey, a familiar face, navigated personal challenges, including a health battle and complex family dynamics, leading to a poignant end to his life surrounded by loved ones and friends from the industry. Before her rise to fame, Shirley Jones graced the stage as a young performer, honing her craft and captivating audiences in her hometown's children's theater.
But how long is too long? Got to know you making me.
Shirley Jones, known for her role in a popular show, shared a unique bond with her co-star David Cassidy, who was also her stepson in real life. He openly confessed his affection for her, a surprising revelation that added a layer of complexity to their on-screen family dynamic. Jackie Coogan, another actor from the show, had a distinguished past as a pilot during World War II, flying missions in the challenging terrain of the China-Burma India Theater. His experience as a glider pilot was a stark contrast to his acting career. Adding a touch of humor to the show, the family's bus sported a humorous sign warning other drivers of a nervous mother at the wheel, reflecting the lighthearted spirit that the series was known for.
Don't stop! On with the show!
Harry Morgan was not just an actor, but also a talented painter. His artwork featured in MASH, where he portrayed Colonel Potter, who often painted portraits of his fellow characters. Alan Oppenheimer, known for his role in The $6 Million Man, was the second actor to bring Dr. Rudy Wells to life. He succeeded Martin Balsam and preceded Martin E. Brooks, who became the final actor to play the character. Oppenheimer's tenure lasted for 7 episodes before Brooks took over for the series' continuation. Later, both Oppenheimer and Brooks shared the screen in the 1985 film The Execution. Shirley Jones gained widespread recognition for her role as the matriarch Shirley Partridge, leading her musical family to fame in the beloved show. Her performance left a lasting impression on viewers, making her a household name.
I need a completely honest answer. How would you describe our relationship?
The Partridge Family, a beloved TV series from the 1970s, holds a special place in the hearts of many. It brought families together in front of the TV and often sparked joy with its catchy tunes and relatable stories. If you have fond memories of watching the Partridge Family, share your stories with us. How did the show touch your life? Did it change the way you see TV shows or family dynamics? Your experiences can inspire others, so don't hesitate to post your thoughts. And if you enjoy trips down memory lane and discussions about classic TV, hit the like button, share this with friends, and subscribe for more content that celebrates the golden days of television. Your participation helps keep the spirit of these timeless shows alive. Let's keep the conversation going.
Maureen, you know I'd do anything